Good day to you. Today I'm going to take the LinkedIn C++ self-assessment test. So I've logged into my LinkedIn account. I'm going to scroll down till I can see take skill quiz. Okay, and if I have a look on my retakes, I can retake my C++. So I'm going to go and get started. It says C++ assessment, compiler and preprocessor, object-oriented programming, pointers and data structures, standard library, syntax and semantics. 15 multiple choice questions, 1.5 minutes per question. Score in the top 30 to earn a badge. So let's click on start. What is the output of this code? Int C3 char DA. So we've got C is A and D is 3, and then we're swapping it around, C and D. So we'll say that C is 3 and D is A. Alright. What is printed from this code? Vector int v22, bool b equals v6, and printf percentage d and then not b. Yeah, I'm going to choose option 1. What is the ternary operator equivalent to this code snippet? If x is y equals a, else y equals b. So okay, so it's asking me which one of these it is to use. Okay, I'm going to choose y equals x question mark a or b. Next. What does this part of a main CPP file do? Include library H. It cherry picks library H for the declarations and definitions of all data and functions used in the remainder of the source, the main CPP, finally replacing the hash include directive by those declarations. Causes the toolchain to compile all the contents of library H so that its executable code is available when needed. It informs the linker. It causes the replacement of the hash include directive by the entire contents of the source file library H. This is similar to a copy-paste operation of library H into main CPP. I'm going to choose this option. What is the output of this piece of code? Int 8 underscore t a equals b, int 8 underscore t b equals 100. If a is greater than b, standard output is greater, else the standard output is less. Okay. Well, since a is greater than b, I'm going to go with less. What results from executing this code snippet? Int x equals 5, y equals 2. If x and y, then part A, else part B. Part B executes because x and y results in 0. Part A executes because x is equal to 2. Part A executes because x or y results in non-zero. Part B executes because the statement x and y is invalid. Okay, I'm going to go with part B executes because x and y results in 0 or false. Next. Which choice is not a valid type definition of a structure that contains x and y coordinates as integers, and that can be used exactly as shown for the variable name center? Coord center, center.x equals 9, center.y equals 3. top def struct coord xy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. What is one benefit of declaring the parameter as a const reference instead of declaring it as a regular object? Int median, const, my array, and a. The argument is passed as a reference, so the function receives a copy that can be modified without affecting the original variable. How can C++ code call a C function? By simply calling the C code, by importing the source C code. There is no way for C++ to call a C function by using the term C. By using extern C. What is the statement equivalent to? Sprite X. Okay. What is a valid definition for the getLength function, which returns the length of a null terminated string? Int getLength char string. Int getLength char star str int count equals 0, while str count plus plus return count -1. Which choice does not produce the same output as this code snippet? Assume the variable I will not be used anywhere else in the code. For I, choice does not produce it. For I equals 1, I is less than 10, I plus plus C out, I end L in line. Okay. What is the output of this code? Okay. It doesn't let me copy it, huh? Okay. What does this program do? Include IOStream, include fstream using namespace standard, int main, fstream, file 1, text 1 text, ios binary, offstream file 2, text 2, ios binary, file 2, output to file 1.rdbuff. Okay. Copies the contents of text 1 text into text 2. That is, it makes a copy of text 1 named text 2. What is the meaning of the two parts specified between parentheses in a range-based for loop separated by a colon? What is the meaning of the two parts specified between parentheses in a range-based for loop separated by a colon? First is an iterator and the second is an increment value to be added to the iterator. The first is a variable declaration that will hold an element in a sequence. I'm going to go with that one. First is a container object. The second is a standard pair. Yeah. The first is a iterating variable. I'm going to go with the first is a variable declaration. Let's go with view results. Great work. You earned a badge. You're in the top 5%. Excellent. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck with your C++ assessments. Thank you. Goodbye.